And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play,
he'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A pop pass on a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain on it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Takes the handoff. It's Nicholson. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, fourth down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He knocks this one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Colorado offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The pocket breaking down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Caught, completion. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Heading left after the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20, past the 10. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's a draw to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13.
That makes the score Colorado 14, Clemson 13.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you've got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this...
And the freshman able to get home with the sack. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Haynes. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He missed it. This game remains tied in the second quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Haynes. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll test the right side here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the handoff. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Motion now from the tight end. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Clemson. That puts them on top in the second half. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. The back's got it again. Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got his man in the open field. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Nicholson. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense going with the hurry out. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Long enough and good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's the option play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on 4th down, out-trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one is no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Handoff running right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. You continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And this will be fair caught about the 15. Back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. I don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Tigers looking to just run the clock out here in the final minute. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. And here's the fair catch by the return man. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.